What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the new Toronto Maple Leafs second line, as they have put together a second line for the last two games that looks like it is gelling very nicely. And in my opinion, it's a line that they should continue to go and use throughout the rest of the year. I really think it's a beneficial line for the team. It gets the offense going. And it's been something that I've wanted since Nick Robertson was called up and played in his first game since that game in Detroit. I wanted this line of Robertson, Tavares, and Nylander from the start. We didn't get it until 2 or 3 games in, and now we're starting to see through the first 2 games that it's really working nicely. As that line, it looks like the Tavares line has picked it up again, and Tavares has kind of found himself, especially offensively. We're going to start off by taking a look at that game on Saturday against Vancouver and what that line was able to do. Of course, Nick Robertson scored his first NHL goal in the regular season. Of course, he had one from the playoffs in the bubble against Columbus, but this was his, legitimate first career NHL goal, assisted by Nylander and Tavares, of course. So that line obviously got, something happening. Tavares scored his first goal. In 14 games. He snapped a 14-game goalless streak, which, he had to do. He needed that, and you could see tonight he came out with a bit of pop in his step. So it's definitely good to see, and that was a big goal for Tavares. And maybe that line, that line change really got them going. It switched things up. On Saturday night, John Tavares took 6 shots on goal. That's a lot of shots. He had 4 shots tonight, so 10 shots in the past 2 games combined since Nick Robertson slid up to that second line. And you take a look at Nick Robertson; he's had 5 shots over that span, and he's of course scored. Nylander, he was flying around on Saturday night. He looked good. And then, of course, tonight, that line was really strong again. But just to see, a little bit of a faster and younger, more offensive player alongside Tavares and Nylander, it's nice to see. Robertson is, of course, he's not as defensive as Kerfoot is. He's more of a attacking winger. He's quick. He's small. He gets around quick. He's got good hands. He's got a pretty good shot. So it looks like that is a good second line for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I really like the way that Nick Robertson has showcased himself over the past 2 games, especially really since he was called up about 5 games ago, but especially in these past 2 games on the second line. If I'm Sheldon Keefe, this is my second line. This is the line that I'm going into the playoffs with. You're seeing that it's working. It got Tavares going. It got Robertson his first goal. And even when they're not scoring, they're doing good things on the ice. You take a look at tonight, you're not going to see it in the box score, but they had a lot of chances. They had a lot of time spent in the offensive zone, so it's definitely a good line. And I think you built yourself a real nice top 6 forward core of Bunting, Matthews, and Marner, and then Robertson, Tavares, and Nylander. I think that's a really good top 6. And then you take a look at the third and fourth line, you got some serious depth there. You got Mikheyev, Kampf, and Kasha, as well as Kerfoot with Spezza and Simmons. And I think Engvall should be the odd man out. As good as Engvall might be to some fans and to what the coach, from what I'm seeing, the coaching staff and what a lot of fans feel, the coaching staff really likes him. But I think overall, I think Engvall should be the guy out. He's not as good compared to the other guys, and I think Robertson coming in for him, really is paying off right now for the Leafs. Hopefully they can get healthy, get all 12 forwards, all 13 forwards healthy, so they have as many options as possible. But it really is nice. The first line for the Leafs is really gelling. That might be the best line in hockey right now. I think it is, quite frankly. Matthews hit the 40-goal plateau tonight. Bunting's had a huge part in that. Bunting's got, he scored his 20th goal of the year. He's on the best contract in the NHL. Marner, he's been great too. He scored as well tonight, so that whole line got a goal. And then you take a look at the second line like we've talked about throughout the video. Robertson, Tavares, Nylander, that line's been really nice over the 2 games. But we need to see more of that. We'll see if they go with it tomorrow. I would use this for the rest of the year until they prove me otherwise. But you know, it's gonna be a quick turnaround. Leafs got a big game tomorrow at home against the Seattle Kraken. Let's see if that line shows up again. I would imagine if if Robertson's in the lineup, that'll be the line, and I think he will be in the lineup. He should be in the lineup. He's a young guy. He could play 2 nights in a row. So we'll see if he's mature enough to do that. But I definitely think he is. I really like the way he's played since he got called up from the Marlies, and he's had a real nice stint. He's a quick player out there. I want to see him get on the power play as well. That's something that hopefully Sheldon Keefe, as we go along, he can get him on the power play unit, and you'll see his production go up. He had some serious seasons in the OHL with the Peterborough Petes. He's a really, really nice young player. And he's really looking good for the Leafs right now. So hopefully he's able to keep that up. He looks like he's found himself a nice spot in the lineup on that second line, and he's got his line mates going as well. But guys, that's all I got in this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe if you guys new. Let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on the Leafs' new look second line with Nick Robertson on the left side, John Tavares at the center spot, and then William Nylander on the right wing. Let me know how you like Nick Robertson on that second line and in that role. I really like it. I think he should be an everyday player for Leafs on that second line. He's really getting things going offensively for that second line. They should continue to do that. But let me know all that good stuff down below in the comment section. And as always, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys on the next video. Go Leafs, go.